again be consulted, and then further questions may arise to ensure that the full background is understood, any inconsistencies that emerge are addressed, so that if a file is sent to the DPP, the fullest and most comprehensive information possible is contained in that file.
Yes, thank you very much, Minister. And just specifically on the last point, just to say that perhaps you could look at the Scottish Government have issued guidance notes, your Cabinet Secretary for Justice there, on joint investigative interviewing of child witnesses, and perhaps it's something that could be done quite easily in cooperation. With regard to the substantive amendment, perhaps in the consultations, Minister, obviously, as well as the DPP, but you could consult also with the NGOs and the victims units that are actually dealing with cases at the moment and dealing with that relationship with the DPP, and they're very conflicted at the moment over their, the role that they play in counselling, and obviously in the role to ensure that people are brought to trial for the offences that they have committed. And for me, it would be an impossible dilemma that they are facing at the moment, and I think we do need to have some urgency with how we could deal with it. And Minister, I'm very happy to share my work that I've done so far, and to work with officials to see if we can progress this issue. For me, this is about the issue, to see if we can progress it. I take your word on the sexual offences bill. I suppose the only caveat I will put in, Minister, is that if another miscellaneous provision bill comes along in the meantime, I will be back here, and you can remember that I said I will come back here, because we all know that we all have good intentions that things will come forward, and I know that the sexual offences bill will be quite comprehensive. Of course, I would prefer for things to be dealt with in a comprehensive manner, but there is a very pressing urgency for adults, but specifically for me, it's the vulnerability of children and child witnesses. So there is a very specific urgency with regard to child witnesses. So I just want to put that down, but I will not press the amendment.
Withdrawn the amendment.
I'll withdraw.
Withdrawn. Is that agreed? Agreed. So, that the bill